Hello there, I'm Mike and welcome to Theme Park 101. Today we have a very special video showcasing a selection of British theme parks. Although there are over 40 theme parks in the UK, we are going to take a look at 3 of the most popular locations. First up is the oldest of the 3 parks, opening in 1980, Alton Towers. The resort is located in Staffordshire, England, which is about an hour north of Birmingham and an hour south of Manchester. It is owned and run by Merlin Entertainments, a market leader in theme parks that also operates other attractions including Thorpe Park and all the Legolands, as well as some midway attractions like Madame Tussauds and Sea Life Centres. The Alton Towers resort includes 12 amazing different themed lands, an indoor water park, 5 on-resort hotels, a mini golf course and even spa facilities. Stick around until the end of the video to see what exciting additions are coming to the resort over the next few years. Similar to the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World, you will begin the day by taking a monorail from the car park to the front entrance. You enter the park into Towers Street, which is home to the main merchandise shop, some dining locations, guest services, and a great view of the towers, which gives you a scale of how big the park is. At the end of the street is the Skyride, a gondola ride system that will take you to the Forbidden Valley and then on to Fountain Square, located behind the towers. Not only is this a great way to get around the park, but you'll also get some amazing panoramic views of some of the different lands, as well as the park's extensive gardens. As with all my guides, I will head around the park clockwise, which takes us to the next land, Mutiny Bay. This is of course a pirate-themed land filled with a nice range of attractions. In the park's central lake, you can see the first attraction, Battle Galleons. This is a fun interactive water ride where you will need to become a pirate and man the galleons, as you shoot water at other ships and onlookers. This is a perfect ride to keep cool in the hotter months, as you will most likely get soaked. Non-riders can also take part with the use of the various water cannons surrounding the attraction. Heading further into the land, you will come to Heave-Ho, a rock and tug ride that will spin as well as swinging back and forth, which makes it a nice little ride for the younger visitors. Next up is Maunders Mayhem, a classic teacup attraction that will spin riders until they can't walk straight. Replacing the traditional teacups are a bunch of gunpowder barrels, which makes for a real explosive ride. For the next attraction, you can take a look at lots of different sea creatures in Sharkbait Reef. This was a collaboration with Sea Life that operates various aquariums around the world. You'll encounter over 200 different species, including jellyfish, seahorses, and of course sharks. This is a nice relaxing walk-through attraction, which is perfect for a little downtime or when it rains, which happens quite a lot in England. The final attraction in Mutiny Bay is the Wicker Man. Added in 2018, this wooden roller coaster will take you through a historic adventure of a mysterious tribe that worships the Wicker Man. You'll encounter all the usual drops and turns, as well as some awesome effects including fire and of course the amazing icon itself. We now head to the next land, Katanga Bay, which features 2 classic attractions. First up is the Congo River Rapids, the classic water ride that careens down canyons, under bridges, and past various water features, including waterfalls. Most visitors end up soaked, which makes it another perfect ride on the hotter days. It also features a long tunnel shared with the other attraction in Katanga Bay, Runaway Mine Train. Opening in 1992, this is now the oldest coaster in the park. It is great for all ages with a minimum height requirement of 90 centimeters, but still packs a punch and is a certified fan favorite of the Alton Towers faithful. We now move on to one of my favorite themed areas of the park, Gloomy Wood. This area has had a major facelift for 2023 with a re-theme to its main attraction, the Curse at Alton Manor. This was formerly the Haunted House and then the Shooting Dark ride Jewel, but it has gone back to its horror-based roots in this brand new attraction. With an awesome storyline and theming throughout the ride, queue line and surrounding area, this is one of the best attractions in the park. The only other attraction in Gloomy Wood is the Haunted Hollow, which is just a themed walking path which will take you back to the entrance of Mutiny Bay. It includes statues and interactive exhibits that will scare even the bravest of visitors. For the next land, we head to Forbidden Valley. This is home to the famous roller coaster Nemesis, but unfortunately it is currently closed due to a complete retrack and further improvements, but it should be returning in 2024. In the meantime, you can enjoy Nemesis Sub-Terra, a part ride, part scare maze that uses the theming and lore of Nemesis and the secret organization Phalanx to create an underground nightmare. With a small drop tower section, 4D effects and scare actors, this is definitely not one for the faint-hearted. Next up is Galactica, the B&M flying coaster that originally opened as Air in 2002. After a retheme in 2016 and a brief dabble into VR, Galactica still remains one of the most popular attractions in the park. It features 2 inversions and is quite a relaxing ride for such a big coaster. It's a great way to introduce younger riders to their first inverted coaster. Although this is not a dining guide for Alton Towers, I just have to mention the Rollercoaster Restaurant that has a unique serving system. Each table has its own track which is linked to the kitchens, so all of the food is delivered by your very own roller coaster. The next attraction is The Blade, a pirate ship ride that has a metallic modern theme. It has been thrilling families since 1980 when it was simply known as the pirate ship in another area of the park. It was moved and rethemed for the opening of Nemesis. Every year since 2021, Alton Towers have added a few temporary flat ride attractions during the peak season, known as the Retro Squad, to bolster the park's lineup. In Forbidden Valley, there is Funk and Fly, a Super Trooper style ride that flies riders through the air as the center axis tilts, and it becomes quite a thrilling experience. At the moment, the Skyride is unavailable, so to get to the next land, you will need to walk back through the previous lands, take the shortcut through Haunted Hollow, or take the scenic route through the gardens. If you're looking for a quiet place away from the busier areas of the park, then the gardens are for you. Filled with monuments, fountains, ponds, old conservatories, and lots of amazing flowers and trees. You can really get lost in this amazing section of the park. Eventually, you should arrive at the foot of the towers. This gothic masterpiece was once home to the Earl of Shrewsbury. Most of the indoor sections are used seasonally for the special events throughout the year, but the main attraction inside the towers is Hex, the Legend of the Towers. This is a simple classic madhouse attraction that uses the environment around the ride to spin and spin, creating the dizzy illusion of going upside down. But the reason why this ride is so popular is due to the awesome theming and backstory, elevating it to one of the best attractions in the park. It is yet to reopen in the 2023 season, but we do hope it makes a return sooner rather than later. Behind the towers is the Alton Towers Dungeon. This is an extra paid attraction similar to other dungeons found around the UK and Europe. Drawing from real people in Staffordshire's history, this is a 45-minute experience that includes a boat ride and 5 different themed areas that range from hilarious, spooky, and terrifying. Next door to the dungeon is an exciting new attraction under development. Stick around until the end of the video for more details. We now head to the Dark Forest, another small land featuring 2 attractions. First up is Rita, the steel launch coaster that has been thrilling visitors since 2005. Although it doesn't feature any inversions, it goes from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds and hits plenty of high-speed corners and some airtime hills, making it a great thrilling experience. Next is another awesome coaster, 13. Due to the secret nature of the ride and the heavily forested area surrounding the attraction, it is very difficult to view the ride from the outside. It features the world's first ever free-falling coaster, as well as a switch track allowing the ride to travel backwards. With awesome theming and an overall fun ride, this is another great attraction in the park. Heading back behind the towers is the next land, the world of David Walliams. Opening in 2021, the area features 4 attractions based on the wacky stories from the famous comedian. Rides include the Royal Carousel, a classic carousel attraction where you can ride on one of the royal horses. Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, a twister-style flat ride where you will need to join the dance floor and groove to the music. And Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp, a fun frog hopper drop tower ride. The main attraction in the land is Gangster Granny the Ride. This amazing dark ride will take you on an adventure with Gangster Granny as she tries to steal the crown jewels. With lots of different show scenes, including projections, animatronics, and awesome special effects, you'll want to ride this over and over again. Previously, this whole area used to be known as Cloud Cuckoo Land, but now only one attraction remains. Cuckoo Cars Driving School is a great chance for the younger visitors to drive their own vehicles along the exciting course located in the tower's courtyard. If they pass, they can even get their very own driving license in the nearby store. Moving round, we now come to the most thrilling land in the park, X Sector. As you enter the land, you will encounter a mashup of concrete and metal, a stark contrast to the rest of the park. You won't be able to miss the monstrosity of the Smiler. This insane coaster has a world record breaking 14 inversions, including loops, corkscrews and sidewinders. With its creepy backstory and theming, this is by far the most thrilling attraction in the park. The other major ride in X Sector is Oblivion. This is a B&M dive coaster, which was the first of its kind when it opened in 1998. The ride car is stopped just before shooting down a 180-foot vertical drop straight into a misty underground tunnel, and then taking a high bank turn and arriving back at the station building. Those afraid of heights should avoid this one. As I mentioned before, some temporary attractions known as the Retro Squad are dotted around the park. 2 of them are located in X Sector. Spin Jam is a Tivoli extreme flat ride that certainly deserves the name, and Twistertron is a little tamer but is still a thrilling experience. Before we make it to the final land in the park, Spinball Whizzer is what remains of an old area, Adventureland. This is a spinning coaster that offers a unique experience compared to the other coasters in the park, as the ride car can spin as you head around the track. This is a great ride for all the family to enjoy. We now come to the final land, CBeebies Land, a fun area filled with lots of rides and shows based on cartoons and TV shows shown on BBC's children's channel CBeebies. We begin with the Octonauts Rollercoaster Adventure, an awesome kiddie coaster featuring all the characters from Octonauts and special effects like smoke and bubbles, making it a great first coaster for the younger ones. Next is the Something Special Sensory Garden, a nice walkthrough attraction set up by Mr. Tumble with lots of interactive, colourful games throughout. For a great view of the land, head to the Get Set Go Treetop Adventure. Ride inside a bug on an elevated track through a few show scenes and around most of CBeebies Land. Due to the low capacity of the ride, this can get a high wait time. Next up is Big Fun Showtime, a small open theatre section that currently performs alternating shows of Bing, Teletubbies and Hey Duggee. After each show, there is a chance to meet your favourite characters, making it a perfect place for fans of the shows. Next door is the Furchester Hotel Live, which is based on the British Sesame Street spin-off. It features characters from the show, including Elmo and the Cookie Monster, making it another great show in the land. Further round is the Go Jetters Vroomster Zoom Ride, an aerial spinning attraction that allows you to choose how high you fly. Next up is Hey Duggee's Big Adventure Badge, a fun outdoor playground that was added to the land in 2022. With lots of climbing features, slides and other interactive elements, this will keep the younger ones truly entertained. Next is Peter Rabbit's Hippity Hop, a pair of frog hopper drop tower rides that is perfect for those that love to show their inner bunnies. Also added in 2022 was Andy's Adventures Dinosaur Dig, where you will need to help Andy find some dinosaur fossils, identify the creature, and then learn more about the prehistoric dino in Andy's special research facility. For more energetic fun, head to Justin's house Pyomatic Factory, a fun indoor playground. You will need to help Justin out by shooting the ingredients using the various air cannons and other fun play elements. Opposite is the Bugbee Go Round, a small carousel ride where you can ride on your very own Bugbee ride car. Behind this ride is Jojo and Gran Gran at Home, a nice little indoor walkthrough attraction with lots of different interactive elements and hidden tunnels for the younger ones to explore. Next up is In the Night Garden Magical Boat Ride. This is a nice relaxing ride taking you on a journey to meet all the characters from In the Night Garden. We now come to the final attraction in this land, Postman Pat Parcel Post. You need to help Postman Pat by driving your very own red van and delivering the remaining parcels on the route. So that wraps up all the attractions in the park. Before we take a look at what's coming to the park, if you are planning a trip to Alton Towers, then you can head straight to the Alton Towers website in my affiliate link below, which really does help this channel out. As for the future of Alton Towers, along with the return of Nemesis in 2024, there is currently a new attraction under development under the codename Project Horizon. This will be an indoor attraction and will likely be some sort of coaster, but no further details are known at the moment. This has an estimated opening of 2025. So that wraps up all the current and future attractions at Alton Towers. Let's now head to the popular Paulton's Park. It is located in Hampshire in the south of England, about 20 minutes from Southampton. Opening in 1983, the park includes over 70 attractions across the 140-acre estate, as well as more than 80 different species of birds and animals. It is also home to the world's first Peppa Pig World, opening in 2011, which has increased its annual visitors, and the park has maintained its growth by adding new and improved attractions over the last 12 years, making it the UK's best family theme park. Stick around until the end of the video to find out the best place to purchase discounted tickets and take a sneak peek at what is coming to the park over the next few years. You enter the park through the entrance building that includes the big toy shop that is filled with park merchandise and toys, which includes some Peppa Pig playsets that are exclusive to Paulton's park. Once you're through the entrance building, you'll be greeted with a selection of beautiful gardens offering winding walkways, fountains, and a few aviaries showcasing some amazing birds. You can take a right to head to the two popular lands, Peppa Pig World and Tornado Springs, but as with all my guides, I will head around the park clockwise, which takes us to the oldest section within the park. You will first come to Percy's Play Park and Playhouse, which is filled with slides, climbing features, and interactive elements, which is perfect for kids aged between 6 and 12. Opposite is the Water Kingdom, which is the large wet play area that is perfect for keeping cool in the hotter summer months and includes lots of fun and soaking water play features that visitors of all ages can enjoy. Next is the Raging River Ride, which was the largest attraction when it was added to the park in 1999. This log flume ride includes 2 different drops, with the highest at 11 meters and can travel up to 35 miles an hour. As you can expect, you will most likely get wet on this attraction, so I would suggest a rain mat for this one. Facing the Raging River Ride are 2 smaller attractions for the little ones. The Digger Ride gives the chance for young riders to ride their very own digger around the construction site, and Seal Falls allows them to ride a seal along a small water track, through an igloo tunnel and down a small waterfall. The final ride in this section is the Sky Swinger. This classic ride is beautifully hand decorated and features special double seats for younger riders to ride with an adult. The next section offers attractions for older children, starting with Cobra, a bobsled coaster that features a great mix of thrilling drops, exciting turns, and some breathtaking camel humps that will have riders screaming with joy. Behind this is Edge, a mega disco coaster that will swoop and spin, giving an amazing floating sensation that will leave you with a dizzy head and legs like jelly. Next is Magma, a well-themed twisting drop tower ride. You enter a silent smoking mountain that features some Jurassic secrets before erupting out of the lava-filled volcano 25 meters into the air, before plunging back down to Earth. Towards our next land, there are 2 more attractions. Dragon Roundabout is a fun little ride that will take you for a spin on the back of a fierce dragon, and opposite are the go-karts, and for an extra fee of £6.50, 1 or 2 guests can ride in their very own Formula K go-kart on this fun and exciting Grand Prix track. We now come to our first fully themed area, Lost Kingdom. This dinosaur themed land was added in 2016 and is home to 7 fun attractions. First up is Velociraptor, a family boomerang coaster that will drop you from 23 meters around a compact course with some tight bends and speeds of up to 40 miles an hour before falling backwards and doing it all again in reverse. Behind the Velociraptor is Dino Chase. This is a junior coaster, perfect for young adventurers that love dinosaurs. This is the smallest coaster in the park and a great way to introduce younger visitors to thrill rides. Next to Dino Chase is the Little Explorers Outdoor Adventure Play Park, designed for kids aged 3 to 8. They can enjoy the slides, climbing frames, and even dig for dinosaur fossils in the sand pit. Heading back to the main area of Lost Kingdom, you won't be able to miss the Flight of the Pterosaur. This is a suspended family coaster that will give you a great tour of the land as it soars and swoops around the beautiful prehistoric landscape. Next door is Boulder Dash, a fun spinning attraction that gives a choice of riding in a huge dinosaur egg or a giant stone as it spins its riders on this fun course. The final ride in Lost Kingdom is the Dinosaur Torco. Take a drive in your very own 4x4 as you come face to face with some of the largest and most fearsome dinosaurs on the planet. This is a great ride for all the family to enjoy. Stick around until the end of the video to see what's coming to the Lost Kingdom in the near future. Finally, you can meet a prehistoric creature at a live dinosaur encounter. Get up close and personal with a real life dino and get that unbelievable selfie. To get to the next land, you will need to take a nice stroll through the central gardens. There are plenty of amazing birds on display, including kookaburras, flamingos, and grey owls. The next land you will come to is Critter Creek, a small land featuring 3 attractions. First up is the Cat O Pillar Coaster, a great family coaster themed to the creatures created by Professor Blast. You'll notice the ride cars are half cat and half caterpillar, as well as other fantastical statues placed throughout the ride. Due to the short track length, you will go around this circuit twice. Next is Professor Blast's Expedition Express, a mini train trek ride that also features plenty of those strange creatures featured throughout the land. This is another great ride for the younger visitors. The final attraction in Critter Creek is the Beastie Burrow, a small walkthrough attraction through a real-life bug emporium with lots of fascinating insects, fish, and lizards. Next to Critter Creek is a small area made up of a few flat rides, a show area, as well as a large roof-covered seating area to cater to the various nearby dining locations. First up is Kon-Tiki, a swinging boat ride that not only swings back and forth on a track, but also spins, making for a fun, thrilling attraction. You can try the classic teacup ride that allows riders to spin as fast as they want in the oversized teacup ride vehicles. Next are the Viking boats, another spinning ride, but this time you'll be sitting in Viking boats on water, which may lead to a little splashing. And if you haven't had enough spinning, you can head to the Victorian Carousel that has some beautiful handcrafted horses and carriages set over 2 different stories. Don't forget to enjoy the view on this amazing traditional attraction. Next is the Magical Pirate Adventure Show. This is an action-packed show filled with catchy songs, dancing, puppetry, and some great effects including pyrotechnics, lighting, and smoke. Showtimes can be found on the official Paulton's Park app, so make sure you catch a showing. The final ride in this area is the Pirate Ship, another classic theme park attraction that swings riders up to 60 degrees on either side. In this area, you can also check out some of the animal exhibits, including giant tortoises and the penguin pool. We now move on to the most popular land in the park, Peppa Pig World. With plenty of rides, attractions, meet and greets, restaurants and shops, there are lots of things to explore in this expansive land. We start with Miss Rabbit's Helicopter Flight, a big wheel ride that gives you a chance to ride in your very own helicopter. Peppa's Big Balloon Ride, a small tower attraction that elevates you in hot air balloons, giving great views of the land. And Windy Castle, where you can ride in a special cloud-themed vehicle that will take you up the castle and also gives great views of Peppa Pig World. One of the larger attractions is Daddy Pig's Car Ride, that gives you a chance to ride around in Daddy Pig's car along the roads of Peppa Pig World, that includes lots of Easter eggs, including Peppa's friends. Next door is George's Dinosaur Adventure, where you will ride on the back of George's favourite toy, Mr. Dinosaur. It rocks back and forth as you follow a fun outdoor track, including a vegetable garden, volcanoes, and other characters from the show. In front of George's Dinosaur Adventure is Grandpa Pig's Little Train, where you will ride on a fun locomotive driven by Grandpa Pig on an exciting track filled with lots of things to look at. Next up is Grandpa Pig's Boat Trip, a fun spinning attraction on water as you ride the waves and try and avoid getting splashed. In 2018, Peppa Pig World was expanded, which included 2 major rides. First is Grammy Rabbit's Sailing Club, a gentle spinning boat ride that can take up to 4 passengers on an adventure to Pirate Island. Look out for some familiar characters and there may be a chance of getting wet. Next is the Queen's Flying Coach Ride, a treetop monorail where you will ride in a uniquely themed carriage through the Queen's Castle and around the land, giving you spectacular views of Peppa Pig World. The land also includes 3 different play areas. George's Spaceship Play Zone is the indoor playground, filled with plenty of slides, climbing structures, and lots of interactive elements throughout. Mr. Potato's Playground is outdoors and features swings, slides, and small trampolines. And Muddy Puddles is the wet play area that allows the little ones to splish and splash through the environment. There are also plenty of dining and shopping locations throughout Peppa Pig World, as well as a chance to meet your favourite characters at the meet and greet area, and some great photo opportunities at the walkthrough environments that include Peppa Pig's house and school. Also in 2018, a new African-themed animal exhibit called Wildlands was added in the corner of Peppa Pig World. It includes a walk through aviary and several animal enclosures featuring meerkat, fennec foxes, and porcupines. We now move on to the final land, Tornado Springs. This western themed land was completed in 2021 and is comprised of a mixture of re-themed older attractions as well as lots of new rides that have been a huge hit with the fans of the park. Let's start with Trekking Tractors, a leisurely ride around the farm on your very own tractor. Check out all the delicious fruit and veg on display as well as some cheeky groundhogs. Next are the Windmill Towers, a pair of fun drop towers that are used to power the town of Tornado Springs. Choose from the water or windmill tower as you are dropped and bounce up and down on this awesome exciting ride. We now head to one of the re-themed attractions, Buffalo Falls. This is a water slide where you will ride on a dinghy down the breathtaking white waters of the legendary Buffalo Falls. Either ride in pairs or solo as you embark on this wet adventure. The biggest attraction in Tornado Springs is Storm Chaser, a brand new spinning coaster constructed by the popular Mack Rides. Riders must transform into tornado catchers as you try to catch the perfect storm. With all the usual twists and turns on this compact and fun track layout, the extra movement on the spinning ride cars really adds an extra punch, making it the most thrilling coaster in the park. If you are still looking for more thrills, then head to the Cyclenator. The huge crop harvester rotates riders 360 degrees around as it makes huge 25-meter swings back and forth. This ride is not for the faint-hearted and will leave even a seasoned rider in a dizzy spin. Behind the Cyclenator is the fun family roller coaster Farmyard Flyer. This is perfect for young riders but can be enjoyed by all the family. You will be taken on a crazy aeroplane adventure through a 1950s farm that includes some of the best intricate theming that Paulton's park has to offer. There are two fun outdoor playgrounds in Tornado Springs. First is Parking Lot Tots, designed for kids aged 2 to 6 and features lots of little slides and climbing features, and for the bigger kids they can head to the Junkyard Junction that includes bigger slides, climbing frames and much more. Near the main entrance of the land is Owl's Auto Academy, a chance for the younger ones to drive around in their very own car along Route 83. With lots of hidden details and plenty of different routes to take, kids will love this one. Also, you can grab your very own driving license in the nearby store. The final attraction in this guide is the Rio Grande Train. Although the entrance is based just outside of Tornado Springs, the track runs right through the land, as well as the Wildlands and Peppa Pig World, before returning to its starting station. This locomotive was one of the park's original attractions, opening in 1987, and is a nice relaxing ride as you take in the amazing atmosphere of the park. So that wraps up all the amazing rides and attractions in Paulton's Park. As an independent theme park, the only way to buy tickets is through the official website. Make sure you book tickets in advance to save some money and avoid disappointment. As one of the leading theme parks in the UK, they have continued to build and improve their attractions, especially over the last 10 years. There is currently one attraction under construction called Splash Lagoon. This will be located in the Lost Kingdom land and will be a mini log flume. I'm sure it will include some amazing theming for which the park has become best known for. We now head to the final part in this guide and another great park for younger guests, Legoland Windsor. The resort is located in Windsor, England, which is about 30 to 45 minutes away from London and a stone's throw away from Windsor Castle, another popular British tourist destination. The park includes 12 amazing different themed lands and 2 on-resort hotels, the Legoland Castle Hotel and the classic Legoland Hotel. Stick around until the end of the video to see what exciting additions are coming to the resort over the next few years. You enter the park into the aptly named land, The Beginning. Here is where you can find the big shop, the main merchandise location that is the perfect place to grab a park exclusive Lego set or souvenir at the end of your day. You can also find some dining locations and the main customer services building offering locker and stroller rentals. For those that would like to become a Lego master builder, you can check out the model making studio where you can watch the masters at work either repairing existing models or creating new ones to be used throughout the park. If you wish to create your own master masterpieces, then head to Rebuild the World Planet Legoland, a place for guests of all ages to build, unbuild, and rebuild the world of their dreams. Let your imaginations run wild as you help to create a magical wonderland. To reach the other areas of the park, you will need to descend the winding walkways down the hill, but there are plenty of amazing Lego models, slides, and a fun water stream to keep the little ones entertained. Or you can take a ride on the hill train, which will take you from the beginning to an area between Lego City and Ninjago World, and vice versa, which makes it a great way to get to Legoland's exit after a long day at the park, but expect a little wait. As with all my attraction guides, I will head around the park clockwise, which takes us to the next land, Bricktopia. This is home to the brand new experience, Lego Ferrari Build and Race. As you can probably guess, here is where you can build, test, and race your very own Lego car creations, competing for the fastest times. There is also a Duplo car building section for the little ones, and even a life-size Lego Ferrari car for a great photo opportunity. You can also find the Lego Studios 4D that plays a rotation of awesome 4D films that includes Lego City, Ninjago, and other popular Lego franchises. Make sure you check the Legoland Windsor app for all the up-to-date showtimes. The final attraction in Bricktopia is Skyride, a fun aerial track ride that will take visitors along an elevated course, giving amazing views of Bricktopia as well as the next land in this guide, Miniland. This is of course filled with lots of amazing replicas of popular British, European, and worldwide landmarks. You'll be able to find the London Eye, Kennedy Space Centre, Buckingham Palace, and the Taj Mahal. Over 40 million bricks were used to create all these models that are all filled with so much detail, and it's great fun to look out for all the hidden Easter eggs throughout this awesome land. Next up is Duplo Valley, where younger guests can also join in the fun with some exciting attractions. We start with the Duplo Dino Coaster, which is the first ever Duplo themed roller coaster in a Legoland and is the perfect way to introduce the little ones to their first ever roller coaster experience. Behind this attraction, you can see some construction work going on, so stick around until the end of the video to see what exciting addition will be coming in the future. Opposite is the Duplo Airport, where you will have the chance to fly your very own Lego helicopter. Spin it from left to right and go up and down on this fun flat ride that's perfect for all aspiring pilots. Next is the Fairy Tale Brook, an outdoor boat ride that takes you on a journey through all your favorite fairy tales. Enjoy the amazing Lego models and characters of Sleeping Beauty, the Three Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, and more. In the center of the land is the Duplo Playtown that features a variety of structures including a fire station, a police station, a princess castle, and even a rocket. Designed for kids of all ages and located right next to a cafe, it's a perfect place to take a little rest before moving around the rest of the park. Behind the cafe is the Duplo Express, a small train ride which is great for the little ones under 3, and right next door is the Duplo Valley Theatre that put on awesome puppet shows of classic children's stories including the Three Little Pigs and Goldilocks. With an amazing storyteller that gives a modern and comedic twist to the classic fairy tales, even the older ones will be entertained. During the summer months, visitors can enjoy the 2 water attractions, Drench Towers and Splash Safari. There are plenty of changing rooms, as you will need to bring swimwear to enjoy these attractions, but at no extra cost. Splash Safari is a wet play area designed for toddlers, with plenty of Duplo-themed animals and a variety of different water features. Kids are certain to end up soaked. At Drench Towers, there are plenty of water slides, tipping Lego bricks, and lots of different water features that is a perfect way to keep cool during the hotter months. We now head to one of the largest lands in the park, Lego City. First up is the Lego City Driving School, where younger riders can transform into a police officer, firefighter, taxi driver, or a citizen of Lego City and traverse the many roads on this exciting course. It's open to children between the ages of 6 and 13, and you can even get your very own Legoland driving license in the driving school store. And even younger riders that are between 3 and 5 can also join in the fun at the L Drivers, a miniature version of the previous attraction. If cars aren't your thing, you can try Coast Guard HQ, where you will have the chance to captain your very own Lego themed boat and test your navigating skills on the calm waters while checking out some awesome Lego models. Next up is Balloon School, a classic spinning attraction where you will ride in a gondola while being lifted by a Lego balloon. Great fun for the little ones. Opposite is the Fire Academy, where you will need to take control of a fire truck as you race to put out the fire in this competitive team attraction that is great fun for all the family. Added in 2019, Haunted House Monster Party is a madhouse attraction that has plenty of Lego monsters that uses the environment around the ride to spin and spin, creating the dizzy illusion of going upside down. This is a great thrilling addition to the park and a lot of fun for all the family to enjoy. Finally, we join explorers on the Lego City Deep Sea Adventure. You can board a real submarine as you submerge into a huge water tank filled with Lego decorations and over 2,000 live animals. Also, you'll need to help the captain find some treasure and a lost city in this interactive adventure. Next to the Deep Sea Adventure are the two current on-site hotels, Legoland Castle Hotel and the Legoland Hotel, which offers an exclusive entrance into the park. Stick around until the end of the video to see what new exciting hotel is coming to the resort very soon. There is also a walkway in front of the hotels which takes you to the newest land in the park, Lego Mythica, World of Mythical Creatures. Opening in 2021, this is a brand new original IP created just for Legoland Windsor. Replacing the former Adventureland, it features a wide variety of attractions and plenty of building experiences. We start with the Lava Dragon Play, an outdoor playground with slides and climbing features that is great for children of all ages and offers some benches nearby for tired parents and carers. Next is Hydra's Challenge, which is a re-theme from the previous Squid Surfer attraction that is a great place to cool down, as you will need to steer your vessel to dodge the various water cannons and also try to splash other riders. Non-riders can also take part by controlling the different water cannons surrounding the attraction. For something a little different, you can head to the Magical Forest, a nice walkthrough attraction where you'll come face to face with lots of different mythical creatures. You can even bring them to life with your phone with the fun AR experience. Near the exit of the Magical Forest is the Fire and Ice Freefall. This is a pair of small spinning drop towers that has awesome theming and is great fun for all the family. The final attraction in Lego Mythica is the Flight of the Skylion, which is UK's first ever flying theatre attraction. You will join Maximus the Skylion as he takes you on an adventure through the realms of Mythica. You'll meet lots of interesting creatures, and with the use of different smells and heat sensors, the worlds really come to life, making it one of the best attractions in the park. We now move on to Heartlake City, which is home to the characters from Lego Friends. You can take a ride on Mia's Riding Adventure, a disc-o coaster that gives you the chance to soar on one of the Lego Friends horses. Or you can take a ride on the Legoland Express, the awesome train ride that will take you through different areas of the park with plenty of Lego models, attractions and scenery to take a look at. Also in Heartlake City is the Central Lake, which is home to the fantastic show Return to Skeleton Bay. This show features acrobatics, pirates, jet skis, water explosions and just an all-round fun storyline. Make sure you catch a viewing of this amazing show. We now head to the Kingdom of the Pharaohs, which is the land based on ancient Egypt. First up is Laser Raiders, where you can take part in this fun shooting dark ride that will take you through some tombs as you use your lasers against Lego mummies, skeletons, and other spooky foes. This is a great attraction to compete against your family and friends to see who can get the highest score. Next is Scarab Bouncers, the dual junior drop tower ride that will launch riders into the air before returning back to the Kingdom of Pharaohs. Opposite are three fun flat rides, including Aero Nomad. The fun adventure desert baskets will take you up for a great bird's eye view of the land. Thunder Blazer is the fast spinning swing chair ride that can be quite thrilling, and then Desert Chase is great for the younger visitors as it is a fun carousel type ride where you can choose from riding a horse or a chariot. The next land is Pirate Shores, which is of course home to plenty of pirate themed Lego sculptures and the fun Jolly Roger, the classic pirate ship attraction that will get higher and higher as it swings, which can reach heights of 18 meters. Next is Pirate Falls Treasure Quest, the awesome log flume ride where you will need to help Captain Blackheart to find the hidden treasure. Watch out for the various characters that want to get you wet, and most likely on the final drop you will end up soaked. The final attraction in Pirate Shores is the Castaway Camp, a huge outdoor play area filled with pirate ships, treasure, slides, rope bridges, and lots of other exciting features that will keep the younger visitors busy for hours. Next up is the Knight's Kingdom. Here you can find an awesome Lego castle, great dining locations, and some awesome attractions. For the thrill seekers, you can ride the fun steel family coaster, the Dragon. You begin this ride inside the enchanted Lego castle before bursting outside aboard the beautiful green dragon. Everyone will enjoy this awesome attraction. And if you're not quite ready for the Dragon, you can ride the Dragon's Apprentice, a kiddie coaster themed with baby Lego dragons and runs along a fun and relaxing track. Finally, you can climb aboard a magical wooden train on Merlin's Challenge. This Himalaya flat ride will have you spinning round and round as Merlin uses his magic on this fun and exciting adventure. We now move on to the Lego Ninjago world, which has the awesome dark ride attraction, Lego Ninjago The Ride. This is a 3D interactive ride where you will be transformed into ninjas and fight against many daring foes. With the use of modern motion tracking technology, you will only need to use your hands, and the ride will track your scores so you can compete against your family and friends, or ride again and try to beat your previous scores. Before riding this attraction, there are a number of different exciting challenges, including Cole's Rock Climb, Jay's Lightning Drill, and others that will help you to prepare to become a ninja master. You can also try out Destiny's Bounty, a fun pirate ship rock and tug ride that will test your ninja skills and is a great ride for all the family. It's now time to head to the final area in Legoland Windsor, Land of the Vikings. It is home to 2 attractions, starting with Viking River Splash, the fun family river rapids ride. Join the fleet of Vikings on this exciting adventure through uncharted waters in the amazing Viking world, created by millions of bricks. We now come to the final attraction in this guide, the Spinning Spider. This is a spinning teacup style ride where you will need to outmaneuver a huge Lego spider before you get tangled in its web. Don't forget, near this land is the hill train that will take you back up the hill to the entrance of the park. There are 3 exciting things currently under construction at the Legoland Windsor Resort. First up is the brand new Woodland Village cabins, being built in the resort's woodland area, which also includes a lake. It will host enchanting nature trails, complete with an amazing variety of animals built out of Lego bricks, a family entertainment space, an on-site restaurant, brick building activities, and story time areas. It is planned to open in spring 2024, and we can't wait to see how they turn out. Along with the Lego Ferrari Build and Race, another addition for 2023 is a brand new indoor mini golf experience with 4 different courses to choose from. This opened in October 2023 and is an extra paid experience, but does include free parking. Also planned are the brand new family dueling coasters that will be located behind the Duplo Dino coaster in Duplo Valley. This will be a great thrilling addition to the park, and although construction has begun, it will most likely be coming in the summer of 2024 or later. So that completes this exciting guide for the British theme parks. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and let me know what other UK theme parks you would like me to cover in the future in a comment down below. If you want to know more about theme parks in Japan, then check out this video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Theme Park 101.